Good morning, students. Welcome to 9th standard physics class. Let us continue our lesson 1 measurements. The last session I explained about the SI units and type of units. Let us recall that portion. What is SI unit? SI unit is International System of Unit. That means these are the unit which is accepted by the all over world. This unit we are divided as a two type, fundamental units and derived units. I explained you what is fundamental units. Fundamental units means this is the unit which has a basic for all the units. There are 7 fundamental units are there. What are the 7 fundamental units? That is length, mass and time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. Each physical quantity which has a unit, length means it has no formula. This is the basic unit that is measured by the unit meter and symbol we are mentioned as a small m. Mass means it's kilogram and mentioned by the symbol kg, and time means the second measured by a s mentioned by s, and temperature means Kelvin and symbol is capital K, and electric current is ampere and measured by the symbol capital A. Luminous intensity means it is a luminous means light, intensity means light, or that is strength of the light. The strength of the light is measured by the unit candela, symbol is Cd. And amount of substance, any substance which contains how many amount of moles, that is how many amount of molecules. That amount of molecules were mentioned by the unit is called mole and symbol is MOL. So these are the basic 7 units that will be accepted by all over the world. That unit what we called as a fundamental unit, and next is derived units. Based on this fundamental units, we have a derived units. This unit has formula. In that formula, that is derived from the fundamental units. To take the example, area. Area as a formula, length into breadth. Length into breadth. Length means that is the one of the fundamental units, and breadth is also measured in the length, so it is also a fundamental unit. These two fundamental units are used for making this unit area. So area is derived from this fundamental unit, so we called as a derived units. A unit for this area is length, that unit is measured as a meter, and breadth, fundamental units, breadth is also measured as a length, so it also has the unit m. So meter into meter, we got meter squared. This is the unit which is the unit which is used as in area. Similarly, we have a volume. What is the formula for the volume? It's area into height. Again, area is one of the fundamental units. Height is also a fundamental unit. So area is meter squared and height is the unit for length. So m. So the quantity which is measured by in the form of length, that and all having the unit is meter. So meter squared into meter is called meter cube. Like that, if you take many physical quantities, that all this physical quantity which has a formula, that formula of this unit is derived from this fundamental unit that we called as a derived units. And now we are going to explain this what are the rules in convention while following this unit. That means what are the SI units that we used for following this derived units. So SI unit, while writing, we have some rules and conventions. While writing the units, we have to follow some rules. That rules what we called as a derived units. What a first rule, what it is while writing the SI unit, some of the SI unit is a scientist name. If you use the unit as a scientist name, for example, force is a physical quantity which is measured by the unit is called Newton. Newton is the name of scientist but used as a unit. So which unit we are using as the scientist name? For that unit, when you write the full name, the first letter should not be in capital. It should be in small letter. We should not write in capital letter if you write the full name. And second rule is, while you writing the symbol, for example, Newton, if write as a symbol, we write as a N, capital N only. For all the scientist name, if you write as a symbol, the first letter when you write, that should be in the capital letter. That should be in the capital letter. Full name means not be in capital, not to be in capital. But if it is a symbol means first letter should be in the capital. And third point, if you mention this some of the scientist name as a unit, for example, if you write as a current means electric current means that unit we are mentioning as a ampere, and some of you mentioning it as amp, that should not be right. If you write the full name or symbol, if you write as capital A or you write full name as a small letter, but you should not mention as a some specific form, ampere, amp, that and all you should not mention. So you write the full name with small letter as a starting, or if you write the symbol as a capital letter, should not write in this form. And fourth one, if you write the unit other than the scientist name, for example, length, if you take length as physical quantity, the unit is meter. And the symbol, when you write small letter only. You should not write symbol as a capital. You should use a small letter other than the scientist name. Other than scientist name, first small symbol when you write, you should use only a small letter. for any other than this. If you take as a that is other than the scientist name, use it. Then fifth point, that fifth rule what we should follow while writing the SI unit is that when you write the value of this, for example, length of the book 50 centimeter. When you write at last, you should not use the punctuation marks. That means full stop, 50 centimeter, full stop. That we should not use it. We should not use the punctuation mark. Not use the punctuation. Any punctuation. All the punctuation should be voided. So, you should not use the punctuation mark while writing the units. And the sixth rule is you should not use plural form. Plural form. That means the weight of the object. Weight of the object. Weight of the object is 50 kg. Some if you write 50 is a plural, so they will put a 50 kgs. That you should not write. You should write only 50 kg. Should not use the plural form. And seventh, what is the seventh point we should follow while writing the SI unit is the space. Should not give the space. Space should be given between the unit and the 50 kg, means we have to give some space between the number and the unit. Space should be given. And then eighth point, what we follow while writing the SI unit. That eighth point is use the scientific form. The values of any scientific value, scientific form should be used. Right? Scientific form should be followed. That means what is scientific form? For example, density of mercury. Density of mercury is 13,600 kg meter per minus 3. In this, you should not write the value like this. Scientific means we should write that after the first decimal, we put a point, decimal point, then you write the other value, that is in the form of 10 to the power. After the first decimal, we put the first number, we put the decimal, and other values, other numbers should be expressed in the 10 to the power. This form, any value should be written in this form. This is what we called as a scientific notation. And then ninth rule, what we follow is, that means here when you write this, solidus should be avoided. Only one solidus. Only one solidus. Solidus means this slash symbol. When you write the unit, only one we should use. For example, meter s power minus 1. That means second power minus 1 we can write as m/s. Only one solidus should be used. For some of the cases, that is joule, Kelvin power minus 1, mole power minus 1. For this, should not use J per. No two solidus should be used. Only one solidus is recommended. That we should follow. Only following this, only one solidus should be used. Not more than that, it should not be used. And then other thing, last point, what we called as a 10th rule, what we followed is temperature. Temperature means if it is degree Celsius means we should use degree C, or Fahrenheit means only F. While writing, or Kelvin means we write K. SI units K. When using the Kelvin, don't use the degree symbol. Kelvin means K alone. Degree Celsius means degree symbol. Don't use degree Kelvin like this. So these are the 10 rules we should follow while writing the SI units. Thank you.